What's going on, Sell That SaaS family? It's been a while. I'm coming at you from sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. It is about 102 degrees right now, way too hot. And this video is about debunking the myth that you need to be doing mundane tasks like cold calling, emailing, and LinkedIn messaging, whatever else. And you just say, oh, well, I'm just going to do these tasks and sales are going to come in. But you're missing the key point. You're missing the point that you have to love what you do. If you work with people you don't like, if you sell a product you don't like, if you have a culture or work environment that you don't like, but you're just in it for the money, you will hit a burnout. The problem is that too many sales leaders, too many people will say, even if you hate it, you do it because it makes money, it gets sales. And I would argue that you're just actually setting yourself up for failure. You're going to set yourself up for a burnout. And the reason I know that is because I've been there, right? You're selling something and there's something off with either the product, the company, leadership, whatever, and you run into a brick wall of like, what do I do? And you have to go back to the drawing board and ask yourself, do you love what you do? Do you love the product? Do you love the company? Do you love the art of sales? See, for me, I love sales. Anytime I'm crafting up a personalized email, I'm like, oh, wow, I wonder how they're gonna think about this, right? I do it 100% personalized. Every time I cold call, I'm saying, I'm gonna tell them this if they answer, and I think they're gonna laugh, or I think they're gonna be interested. I'm coming at it like, hey, I enjoy this. I enjoy the process. You have to enjoy the process. Cold calling, emailing, all this stuff, it's really a mindset issue. And if you don't love it, you probably need to do something else. I hate to be that guy, but I love sales. Love it. Love to sell. Love to sell for a company and a team and a product that rocks. Those are my three categories. It's leadership, like company overall culture, and product. If those three things are on point, I'm a happy seller because I already love sales. If you're figuring out, do I love sales or not? For 3 weeks in a row, for 21 days, this is my own methodology. I don't know if there's any science behind this, but this is how I've lived my life. I've been in software sales for 6 years, closed over $8 million in software, and I have about 10 years of like corporate sales experience. And if you wake up for 3 weeks in a row and you hate everything you're doing, and you're new to sales and you're like, oh shoot, how do I do this? You should probably reevaluate if sales is for you, because it is a love of the game thing. See, for me, sales was hard at the beginning, but I never hated it. I actually thought it was exciting. Wait a minute, I can cold call someone, get them on the line, and then create money out of thin air? You gotta be kidding me. That's like the coolest thing I've ever heard. And that's how I fell in love with sales as a profession. And so if you're in tech sales as an SDR or AE, you likely love some aspect of sales. But maybe you're an SDR or AE and you're selling something that you're not fully bought in with. You're not fully bought in with the leadership. You're not fully bought in with the product, whatever it is. Well, the problem's not sales, the problem is the vehicle. So for you, for those watching, that's you likely need to go get a new job or go do something else, because you love sales and you're just looking for the right vehicle. You guys are gonna be 100% good, but you do need to have the right vehicle. But for the previous group that is watching this, who's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. Give it 3 weeks. If you still hate emailing, cold calling, all that stuff, and like, it's kind of not your thing. Again, it could be the company. But if you go to a new company and like that still sucks, and you're like, dang, I hate cold calling, I hate emailing, I hate all this prospecting stuff, I hate trying to close people and getting rejected, the problem's likely not the company, the problem's likely you, which is okay. There's lots of other routes that you can take. You could go into customer success. You can have a thriving career in account management, so you can do like upsells. You can do product management. You could work on the product side. You could work on the marketing department. There is no closing on the marketing department, but there's still a fun aspect of creating content and running ads that also create sales, but you're not in that high pressure environment like traditional software sales role where you have a quota and you have this many cold calls and this many demos and this many closed meetings. Like, all those KPIs are different if sales is not for you. So customer success, marketing, product management, whatever it is, there's so many different paths that you don't have to stay in software sales. But I just get really annoyed when I see sales leaders like, you just got to do the calls, you just got to do the emails, you just got to do this. But it's like, yeah, but if someone hates sales, those tasks are going to get them nowhere. If someone doesn't like the product, the company, the leadership, whatever, those tasks are also going to get them nowhere. You got to have love for sales, number one. You got to love it. You got to love it. Second, you got to love the product, you got to love the leadership, and you got to love the culture. Of course, there's going to be problems throughout every organization. Nothing's perfect. If you're looking for a perfect workplace, you're always going to be disappointed. Just like if you're looking for a perfect church. I'm a Christian. I've been to, several churches throughout my adult life. None of them are perfect. They all have their own slight issues. But when I come into it with, hey, I'm here to serve, I'm here to love, I'm here to build community, I'm here to get the word of God, that's the most important. And if those things are there, I can work through some of the issues with any church. But I love Jesus, I love my church, I love the word of God. And so I'm always going to go to church because I have a genuine love for it, right? Imagine if you're working out and you want to lose weight, but you hate going to the gym. Eventually you're going to give up and get burnt out because you hate it. I'm like, yes, I'm at the gym. Like, look at my arms, like I'm kind of being cringe, but that's what you have to do, is you have to kind of love it. I'm like, yes, I love the feeling I get after the gym. It's not always easy to get to the gym, but it's really hard to be unhappy at the gym when you have a nice pump going, you got to sweat. Like, how can you be unhappy? So if you guys like these style of videos with like the beautiful birds in the background and everything like that, comment, like, and let me know what you guys think about this video. I really do feel like you have to love sales and you have to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, it's probably time for a change. Just get a new vehicle. Trust me, you're gonna be okay. But I love sales. If you guys like this channel, if you guys like this type of content, leave a comment, subscribe. This channel is for top AEs, top SDRs who want to excel in their software sales career. I have my own podcast, the Sell as SaaS podcast. You guys can find it on YouTube, on this YouTube channel, yes, and Spotify, as well as Apple Podcasts. And if you know someone who's like a top AE or a top SDR at a company, message me. I'd love to have them on the podcast. I was doing in-person only, but now I'm going to do virtual through Zoom. So I'm open to pretty much anyone in the world. If they're a top SDR or top AE at their company, I want to interview them. I want to know what they're doing. And you guys can at least have a little bit of relatability to me, and I'll give you guys my credibility. Again, I've closed $8 million in software sales. I sell influencer marketing software. I love selling. So that's always going to be there. And I love helping people, and I love seeing the change. So again, I love this type of content. New cadence from here on out. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, new long form video every single week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stay tuned. The timing of that throughout the day, I'm going to get more concrete, but I can commit to you guys Monday, Wednesday, Friday, always new long form video. Whether it's software sales, whether it's me traveling, whatever. If you guys like this content, subscribe.